G'day, I'm Adam David Collings, the author of Jewel of the Stars. And today I'm going to be talking about Blood of the Stars by Karyne Norton. Blood of the Stars is an epic fantasy novel, the first in a series by debut author Karyne Norton. The plot centres around two characters, Eliana and Karyne. Separated during a traumatic event in childhood, Karyne has dedicated his life to searching for Eliana, while she's just trying to survive, enslaved by a nasty couple who use her blood for unholy magic. She has known no other life. From these simple beginnings, a much larger story unfolds, one that will have far-reaching effects on the world on which they live. This book has some pretty solid world building. The known world is separated by an impenetrable energy barrier, which nobody can cross. At least, not without the magic of the mysterious star bridges, ancient artifacts of great power. As a result, the cultures on either side have developed differently. This is especially seen in their differing theologies. The book has a nicely defined magic system based on the spokes of a wheel. Different characters have different abilities depending on where they fall on the wheel, if at all. I eat this kind of stuff up. You can even take a test to see what form of magic you possess. Turns out, I'm a constructive pneumatic with the ability to sift the truth of someone's soul. And I have the potential to develop water rim magic. It's very easy to develop a strong connection with the two heroes of this story. Karyne and Eliana are likeable, sympathetic characters, and I was very invested in their childhood relationship. Of course, after almost 18 years, they are very different people, so you can imagine that their eventual meeting may not go entirely as Karyne envisages. Part of the joy of reading this book was seeing them reconnect and build a new sense of trust and a touching bond of friendship. Nothing is cut and dry in this world. There are strong political rivalries, but picking a side can be challenging. This is most keenly felt through the point of view of Karyne, who is caught in the middle and must make some extremely difficult decisions regarding his loyalty. Norton has made use of the classic dragon in the world of this book, in a new and refreshing way. But she has also created her own unique fantasy creatures. I loved the Winx. Such unique beings. They live a very short lifespan, only to be reborn without the memories of their previous iteration. Watch out for the character Felk. He's awesome. I enjoyed the way this book addresses the theme of compassion towards those who would be your enemy, and the consequences, both good and bad, that this can lead to. I also really enjoyed the exploration of the relationship between Karyne and his former friend Riverin. There are a lot of fascinating mysteries set up in Blood of the Stars, and we certainly get a number of satisfying answers in this book. But there is plenty left to be explored in subsequent books in the series. Norton got the balance just right in this regard. I was given enough for a great experience, but I can't wait to learn more about some of these characters in the future. All in all, Blood of the Stars was full of excitement, fantastically inventive, and emotionally moving. The book sits in a place where it will appeal to a wide range of fantasy readers, from those who love Brandon Sanderson and Robert Jordan, to those who prefer YA fantasy. This is a series that I think we can all enjoy and geek out over. I highly recommend Blood of the Stars by Karyne Norton. If you enjoy fantasy, you'll want to check it out. And if you'd like to know more about my books, you can head over to adamdavidcollings.com, where you can learn about my Jewel of the Stars series and my upcoming fantasy. Live long and prosper. Make it so.